From a long-timer pup who is hoping to find her forever home to a pup who was able to stay in her loving home thanks to a generous grant, we have so many stories of life-saving tales. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday. Now, you know we love all of our pets, but our long-timer pups especially pull at our heartstrings. We're going to introduce you to adorable Tesla and all of her amazing quirks that we just love. Make sure to stay tuned to help her find the forever home she deserves. And our first adorable pet of the day was fostered by someone very special who has saved countless lives. Who is this gorgeous kitty, Lisa?
This gorgeous kitty is 9-week-old Toasty, and he came in as an underweight little kitten, went in and needed all kinds of care, needed our bottle baby nursery, and then stepped in his foster hero. His foster, you wouldn't think of her as a kitten savior, but she is. It is Michelle, one of our Parvo technicians who works on puppies all day long and saves puppies in Parvo, also has a big heart for kittens. So there's Michelle there, and this guy, handsome as can be. She took him home and he was able to grow big and strong while in her home. And I say that her Chihuahua raised this cutie. He's super playful, loves dogs, toys, purrs like crazy, and is constantly wanting to give you kisses. So this sweet guy was able to benefit from Michelle's life-saving and all of our Parvo puppies as well. So keeping in mind, at this time of the year, Parvo is pretty prevalent in our community. So that means not only for dogs that come into shelters, but as you are walking your dog around, or maybe at some retail stores, or if you take your dog out to a common area, please make sure that your pets, your dogs, are vaccinated against Parvo. Puppies don't require just one vaccine. They require a series of vaccines when they're babies. So please get with your veterinarian or our vaccine clinic and make sure that your puppies have had the correct series so that they don't come down with Parvo. We do have a life-saving Parvo ward, and Michelle's in there day in and day out saving those puppies, but please don't put your puppy or adult dog in that situation. Make sure that you get vaccines. We do have low-cost options for that. You can schedule online. We have mobile clinics that go out into the community and at our shelter locations. So go to azhumane.org/vaccines. You can learn more about the types of vaccines you need and schedule your appointment right there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to our Parvo team. They are absolute lifesavers for pets with nowhere else to go. And speaking of that, we can't save lives without life-saving funds. And there's a little over a week to participate in a fun raffle we've got going on to save little ones like this. Oh my goodness. What a little heartbreaker, Sula.
Oh my gosh, this guy is beautiful. He's a 9-week-old pittie. His name is Ajax, and he was rescued in the field along with his siblings, and they were underweight and in need of care. When they arrived to the shelter, they were put in ICU to monitor for their health, and he started taking some medicine to help with his breathing. Now he is in foster care, and he is still recovering, and he's thriving. And he's gaining weight as well. So, and while he's recovering, you can help pets like him through our 50-50 raffle. Right now, the jackpot is already at $50,000, which guarantees that a lucky winner will get more than $20,000. There's a lot of ticket options, and including a membership, so you can visit azhumane.org/5050 to get your tickets.
Oh my goodness. such life-changing money. That would be absolutely incredible, and changes lives for little ones like that as well. Thank you for that, Sula. And we want you to meet Max, a 9-year-old lab who survived being hit by a car thanks to the love of his family and support from our Bridge the Gap program made possible by the Gray Muzzle organization. After a devastating injury that led to Max needing emergency care, Max's mom faced a $7,000+ surgery estimate that just was not feasible. With help from Bridge the Gap, they were able to get a second opinion and found a better, more compassionate path forward. Max underwent a successful amputation, and within just a week, the strong boy was back on his paws, running, playing, and embracing life with 3 legs and a whole lot of heart. We're so grateful to be a part of this pup's journey and to help families and senior pets across the valley thanks to the support of the Gray Muzzle Foundation, or Gray Muzzle organization. And we absolutely love a good food event with even better people benefiting a great cause. And for wing lovers out there, they're definitely not going to want to miss helping little ones like this, right, Christine?
Yes, check out Pumpkin. Pumpkin is a 8-week-old, 2-pound male, and he's one of a litter of 3. He's a bouncy one, isn't he? So cute. And they were brought in without their mom by our field team, and they were only 2 weeks old. And so then they went off to the bottle baby ICU for TLC and medicine. And then furthermore, off to foster for weight gain and bottle feeding. So come and meet Orange Pumpkin. He is something. He is very bouncy and special. We have a special offer at Native Grill and Wings. Ask for the Holmberg special. You'll get 10 hot wings and a Stella Artois for under $20. Then a portion of the proceeds goes back to the Arizona Humane Society for helping pets like Pumpkin. You can go to azhumane.org/events.
Oh my goodness, we absolutely love everyone at 98 KUPD. They support us so much, so make sure to go out and support them while helping little ones like that. Thank you for that, Christine. And we always talk about how you can find any type of pet in a shelter, and we don't know exactly what Hilton is. I think there's maybe like a little doodle in there, but whatever it is, he is all cute, Janine.
He's very cute. Yeah, we're calling him standard poodle mix. But he came in through our animal assistance department, and there was too many pets in the home. So I think that he just didn't have the care. He got a little neglected, and because he's pretty matted, but he's really quiet and he's on the shy side. But he does like treats, and he was looking at the kitties, but he didn't really react to them. So that was great. But definitely he's going to be the kind of breed that will have to be groomed. And you know, he's got some good size to him, so I think you're going to have some like exercise times out with him. And Bark If You're Dirty is a partner that we're working with right now. And the cool thing is every time you adopt up and through September, you get a free self-wash, and then also 10% off a professional groom, which would be a great place for him to, you can bring your little new Hilton over there and get him groomed up and looking all cute and pretty. And it's a great way to take care of your animals if you get on a regular schedule, and then they start getting used to it, and then they actually kind of are enjoying getting washed and brushed, because when they're matted, it connects to their skin too much and it's uncomfortable. So I think you need to bring home this sweet boy, and he needs to have some love and one-on-one attention. Right, Hilton?
Oh my goodness, yes. And he's, I think he's going to get used to the luxury living with a name like that.
Of course.
Thank you for that, Janine. And you know what? Speaking of luxury, we have an adorable girl who cannot wait to go home with you. We'll introduce you to Tesla when we come back after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, like we say every week at the Arizona Humane Society, sometimes we have pets that take a little bit longer to find their perfect forever homes through no fault of their own. Tesla is a wonderful example of this, as sometimes puppies and kitties find their forever homes a little bit quicker than their older counterparts. And then, of course, too, there's a lot of times there's stigmas that come with breeds like this. But Tesla is an absolutely gorgeous 6-year-old pittie. She has this beautiful brindle seal marking. And she was brought in with another dog when they were found in a hot car. Unfortunately, police did confiscate them. They were in there for at least 2 hours. Luckily, it was overnight, so that hot sunshine was not heating up the car anymore. But as we know, it can still be 100+ degrees at nighttime. So it was absolutely life-saving, and we are grateful to the local police who allow us to be able to save lives like this when it's after hours and our team is not out on the streets helping pets. She has been in our care since June, so that makes her one of our longest residents. She was treated in our trauma hospital, and as you can see, look at that face, oh my gosh, so cute. She was treated in our trauma hospital for some arthritis, which is pretty common for bigger dogs. As you can tell, she is a bit of a tank of a girl, so I think she would absolutely enjoy having some healthy treats and some exercise to be able to get her down to the perfect weight. And then also too, she did have a mass that was removed, so that's something that you're going to want to be able to keep an eye on with her future veterinarian. As you can see from these pictures, she has been an absolute angel on her field trip. She gets along with absolutely everybody. We've had dogs in here that she has not reacted to, and while she's on her field trips, you can see her doing her favorite thing right there, which is rolling in the grass and getting treats. She gets along with men, she gets along with women, she hops right in and out of the car, and she is just like this with every single person that she meets. She's wagging her tail, she's going up for pets, and she's not doing it right now, but she absolutely loves belly rubs, and there is definitely a lot of belly to be able to rub. Now, like I mentioned, you know, our big dogs, unfortunately, are sitting in our kennels for a little bit longer. And so we've had an ongoing special where big dogs like her that are 50 pounds plus, I think she's sitting at a healthy 61, have $0 adoption fees. That's been so successful. Our community has absolutely shown up, and she's a perfect example of making sure that you're not judging a book by her cover. She's currently at our Papago Park campus, where she's in a meet and greet room, so she has a private room all to herself where you can see her usually just taking a little tiger snooze, but she has been so wonderful with everyone, and everyone who knows her absolutely is in love. So if you've fallen in love with this salt and pepper face, make sure to visit azhumane.org/adopt or come down and visit her in person at our Papago Park campus. That is off the Loop 202 and Van Buren on the border of Tempe and Phoenix. We're so grateful to everyone who allows us to be able to save the lives of adorable, not so little ones like this, as well as little ones. Please, please, if this is not the right dog for you, please tell your friends and your family who might want to add an absolutely lovable couch potato to your family. Again, visit azhumane.org/adopt and don't change that channel. We're going to introduce you to even more cuties just like Tesla when we come back. Oh, look at that face. Welcome back to the show. Now, we had some pumpkin earlier, and now it's time for some marmalade. And I think we have a little bit of a theme going on with our kitty friend, Sula.
I know, this is Marmalade. He is an 8-week-old buff Tuffy, and he arrived to the Humane Society along with his siblings at just 2 weeks old. He was admitted in the ICU, baby bottle ICU, to get 24/7 care, and now he is thriving at foster care. The Arizona Humane Society offers amazing programs for kids that love animals, and from animal lessons to hands-on experience, the Arizona Humane Society teaches kids a lot about compassion. So for more information, you can go to azhumane.org/events.
Absolutely. There are so many different programs that are incredible, and we even offer Title I programs that are free for school. So if anyone is our teachers out there or has some curriculum that they would like to be able to see, they can visit that. Thank you for that, Sula. And we're also going to tell you about another event happening later on in the show. And we saw an adorable poodle-esque pet earlier, but now it's time to meet a miniature version of a poodle. Who is this, Christine?
Indeed, this is a miniature miniature poodle. This is little Casper. She is 3 years old and she's 11 pounds, and she's a very loving and friendly, sweet little girl. I'm really enjoying her, and she was friendly with everyone behind the scenes too. She came in as a stray, and she had some ear issues, and her paws were matted. And so we took a good look at her, and she had some care from the vets. And we found an ear infection, so she's still under treatment for that. So there would be a medical disclosure for an ear infection for her. And then she had a little mini groom and got her paws fixed up. And so now she's all pretty and ready to fit in your purse and be your sweet pet. She's just adorable. So the Arizona Humane Society continues to see overcrowding in shelters, and it's largely due to accidental litters and hoarding cases. So please spay and neuter your pets, and it's the #1 way to reduce pet homelessness and needless euthanasia. So not to mention there are medical benefits for your pets that can actually extend their lives, and then they'll be with you longer. So go to azhumane.org/spay and find out more about it.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. It is so life-saving, and it is a wonderful reminder, especially now, Christine, so thank you so much. And we're always looking for fosters, especially for pets like 7-month-old Lulu, who is recovering from tick fever and valley fever and is working through some lameness in her hind leg caused by a lesion on her bone. Despite it all, she's holding on with quiet strength and a heart full of hope. She's a bit shy, still learning how to trust, and prefers to be able to snuggle over going on some walks. She's definitely a bit more calm, and she's going to need a patient foster hero to help her heal, not just physically but emotionally as well. If you've got a gentle soul and a little extra space in your heart and home, Lulu and 65 other pets just like her are waiting for you. Learn more at azhumane.org/foster to help. And AHS loves giving back to our community, especially to teachers and students. We kind of mentioned a little bit about some of our programs, but we have a great event coming up for Valley teachers, right, Janine?
We do. It's coming up on September 19th, and it's the Educators Night Out. So there's going to be other animal activists or advocates out there, like the Phoenix Zoo was there last year, the Herpetological Society, the Liberty Wildlife was there. I actually attended myself. It was so fun. There were so many cool different animals that you get to learn about, and it's a great way for teachers to come up with different activities for their students to learn about animal welfare, and it was so informative. There was a lot of teachers and children there. It was great. So if you sign up to reserve your space, it's just a great night out, and you're going to learn a lot about what there is to do with animals for your children. So, but I have here this cutest rabbit in the world. Oh my gosh, this is Tucker. There's something about black and white rabbits. Every time I handle rabbits and I get the black and white ones, they are always super chill and fun, and I was picking him up and he was not kicking. He was perfect. So because he was someone's pet, they had to turn him in because they were moving. They couldn't take him with. So he's already been socialized. He's really, really great. Rabbits are super fun. They like to bat balls around the room. They get the zoomies. They do these little hops in the air, which is hilarious. And they also are they're not a first-time pet, but they're easy. You can litter box train them. They just need some fresh fruits and vegetables and Timothy hay, and out of their cage for at least, I would say, 3 hours a day would be great, because they shouldn't be left in the cage all day long. But I mean, this is like, look at him. Okay, there he is. There's my boy. Hi, baby.
Oh my
He is a doll. Right, Tucker?
And look at those little paws.
And guess what? Today and tomorrow, all adoptions for critters are $0. You have to come down and get yourself a rabbit. They are just the best pets ever.
Oh my goodness, yes, thank you for that. And you know what, he's doing so well despite, we have a little bit of a mouth breather over here, and this dog deserves a home fit for, well, I think a king.
Exactly,
Lisa.
Don't mind me and my mouth breather over here. This is 5-year-old King. He is 65 pounds of wagging love. Pure muscle. This cutie is overexcited by absolutely everything. This tail never stops. And he unfortunately was with another dog, and people were losing their home. So he got surrendered to us to help him find another home. He's a beautiful color. They call them, he's fawn, or what they call Isabella. So he is a gorgeous big boy. At 65 pounds, he probably could honestly gain a few. He is very muscular, so he is looking for someone strong who wants to train him what leash manners were. I'm not really sure he ever got much time out on a leash, but there are tons of great ways for enrichment for big dogs like this, where when you first adopt them, you may just want to play with them a little bit in your backyard until they get to know you and used to you, and then slowly start in with the commands. But he is one handsome hunk of love, and if you want to adopt him, great, we welcome that. And if you can't adopt, like I can't adopt everything, although I would love to, volunteering is a great way to help out with guys like this. He could use a field trip and go hiking with you for a day so he's not quite so bored in the kennel. And or you can come walk the dogs at the shelter. Or maybe you are not so much of a mouth breather kind of a person. Maybe you want just to snuggle with rabbits and kittens. We have positions for everybody who wants to volunteer. If you go on to azhumane.org/volunteer, you can learn all kinds of ways that you can help the animals while they're in our care.
Oh my goodness, yes, we love all of our volunteers. And I mean, look at the show. It is full of volunteers. So you never know what we need your help with at AHS. So thank you for that. And you know, our pets are sugar and spice and everything nice. But we're going to introduce you to Little Spice when we come back. Welcome back to the show. Now, Sula showed off this little one sibling earlier, and I wish having a potbelly was as cute on me as it is as these pups. Who is this puppy?
This is Fat Boy, and he does have a little bit of a belly, but that's not terrible. I mean, the two brothers, they have been the best puppies we've had in a long, long time. They're gorgeous fur, the beautiful eyes, but what's cool about him? Look at his tail. Oh my gosh, this little corkscrew curly Q tail is the best. Little pitties, they're super intelligent, they're very easily trained, they're very cuddle bug. People really, they don't really know, I think, all the things that pit bulls bring to families. They're very loyal. And this one, I tell you, with his disposition already being super chill, he's going to be easily trained. And this is the time that you really can bond with them when they're about this age. It's perfect. So, oh my gosh, they're not going to last long. So run, don't walk to the shelter because everyone's going to want them. Look at these little feet. Right, Tula?
Yes, and I wanted to remind everybody that as the summer heat continues, remember that dogs and pets need to be indoors with shade and water. Sadly, we're still seeing some cases of cruelty, heat-related cruelty, and we want to remind you to keep them indoors. So if you see a pet in distress, please report. And for more tips to how to keep your pet safe in the summer, go to azhumane.org/nothotdogsaz.
Absolutely, so cute. And an important reminder, thank you for that, Sula. And now it is the last of our kitty friends. Who is this, ladies?
Well, this is Spice, and he is also just as bouncy as his brother Pumpkin and also siblings with Marmalade. They've all benefited from the wonderful health care and bottle baby ICU, fosters, and all the care that the Arizona Humane Society can offer during kitten season. Staff, volunteers, and fosters. It's just so great, and it is great for all little kittens like Spice and his brothers.
Yeah, and if you have, say, some health issues or need something, or something's going on with your pet in your home, we do have telemedicine. So telemedicine is available. We have a veterinarian that answers the calls, and via Zoom or some sort of virtual meeting, if you have issues like eyes, ears, chronic conditions that maybe just need a follow-up or just some questions that need a veterinarian, go on to our website, azhumane.org/telemedicine, and you can make an appointment and speak to our veterinarian right there.
Absolutely, and what's so wonderful is you can utilize that service throughout the state. We've even had some people in Kingman reach out, so anywhere in Arizona, make sure to make an appointment at azhumane.org/telemedicine. And remember, there's so many different ways that you can help the pets that not only do you see here each week on POP, but that are saved by AHS each and every day. But speaking of POP, make sure to tune in here next week. We'll see you then.